Hello and welcome to the GBR Life Vlog. I'm Caitlin, and this week we're discussing Evernote. Before I get into this productivity tool, I first wanted to mention, if you're interested in taking the guesswork out of life by finding out about reviews and parenting hacks, you've come to the right place. On GBR Life, I talk about those very subjects here on my vlog with a post every Sunday night. But there is so much more to GBR Life, aka good, bad, real life, with a blog, podcast, and this vlog. You'll never run out of content. There's also an awesome clothing line to keep you comfy and stylish called Mama Koala. And if you want to check out any of this, links are below in the description box. Ready for Evernote? Right after my intro. Let's get into it. Now that you know who I am and what GBR Life is all about, let's discuss what Evernote is all about. I will be showing you inside of Evernote later on in this video, so stay tuned for the fun ahead. And be sure to keep watching in order to figure out if Evernote is right for you. And I think this tool is right for most people. Here is why. Evernote is basically a virtual notebook that is spread across your electronics that allows you to keep your life put together at the tip of your fingertips by giving you the options you need to stay sane. Wondering what those options are? With Evernote, you can start typing with just a simple note, or you can get more intricate by using their templates that will allow you to create to-do lists, meeting notes, project plans, weekly plans, daily reflections, reading lists, essay outlines, and lecture notes. And they even added in the functions to tag your notes, so you can easily compile your plans and within a notebook and just search to find what you're looking for later, all because you simply added a tag. Worried about the times you can't just categorize something with only one tag? That's okay. You can label or tag the same note with multiple tags. So if you're looking for something specific, you can find it with a quick search. The organization doesn't stop there. Inside of every note you create, you can add upon it with all of the templates at once. Or you can grab photos and web pages and keep it all together in that same note. This is why you don't have to go searching across your devices and physical paperwork to find what you need. It's all right there in front of you. This is why Evernote is also a favorite for professionals, because it allows for those presentations, projects, and daily tasks to feel more categorized and less chaotic. Because of the number of things to remember and to get done in one day can feel overwhelming, and that's the point of Evernote. You don't have to remember, nor do you have to worry about going through websites and notebooks to find what you need. You have a virtual notebook that will let you put practically everything you need right in front of you across your phone, tablet, web, and PC. And they have it all set up so wonderfully with a home dashboard that allows you to take their widgets, like calendar options, where you can sync with your Google Calendar and personalize your life with what you need. And taking notes directly into a calendar invite is also a possibility for you in your virtual notebook. Evernote can replace other tools out there because it's so versatile, but it's not perfect. While they have fantastic templates, it could require you to be a bit more creative on getting a table or photo how you want it to look while adding it to your virtual notebook. So this tool may be something people fall in love with, but not everybody will use consistently if they have other favorites out there. And speaking of favorites, let's talk everyone's favorite subject: price. Free is your first option. Yes, world, there is a free option. With the free option, you can take notes, including in-note tasks, sync 2 different devices, have 60 megabytes of monthly uploads, so your photos and web captures, 25 megabytes of max note size, home dashboards, and 3 widgets. But there's also search and tags, web page clips, attaching files, PDF receipts, photos, images, and documents. Seems like you have almost everything with free, but then we get into personal and professional options. With personal, for $7.99 a month or $5.83 a month, you pay for the year $70. You get everything in free, and to sync to unlimited devices, 10 gigabytes of monthly uploads, 200 megabytes max of note size, customizable home dashboard, and extra widget options, connecting your Google Calendar, due date, reminders, and notifications about your tasks. Plus, you can get offline access on mobile and desktop, the ability to search inside the text, images, docs, and PDFs, and you can create custom templates and markup images and PDFs. With professional for $9.99 a month or $8.33 a month if you pay for the year at $99.99 or $100, you get you get everything I just mentioned at $100 with free and personal, and 20 gigabytes of monthly uploads, all widget and customizable options for home, the option to connect both personal and workspace Google Calendar accounts, creating and managing and assigning tasks to others, and getting to track their progress for smaller teams. Better search options with Boolean, finding content by location and geographical search, exporting your notebook as a PDF file, and you can integrate Evernote with Slack, Salesforce, Microsoft Teams, and basically anywhere Evernote can integrate with. Looking for Teams? That's an option. And you get everything in professional mentioned for $14.99 per user per month. Not so bad. Not great, but not bad. Okay, so here we are inside of Evernote. The first thing you're going to see is your dashboard. Not incredibly fascinating in that it just looks like a dashboard, which I commonly say about a lot of things, but that's often because what I'm showing all of you is usually things that are about productivity. And if it's about productivity, the whole point of this is not for you to feel like you are trying to figure out how something works. They're going to try and make it all right in front of you, easily accessible items. Is like, so for example, in this case, you are looking at a scratch pad. So if you have something that you just kind of want to quickly jot down the notes of, I'm taking a quick note, you get to do that. Just I'm taking a quick note, and you get to say that. But then you also have the ability to quickly go ahead and select that you want to do a quick note. But before I get into the actual note-taking portion, I also wanted to show that you get to have your tasks all filtered kind of right in front of you the way that you would want them to be, and add them right there, right in front of you, by adding a new task. So you set it up with entering that task, of course, entering that due date, reminders, the flag, assign, things to do. It's pretty easy to figure out what is going to work best for you, but you get to do that right in front of you, right on your home screen, and make that customizable. And then you have your filtered notes. So remember, it is not the same thing for your tasks and your filtered notes. Your filtered notes are going to be exactly what you have it filtered and the way that it's going to work best, again, for you. But your tasks are more about what's up and coming and what you need to do. So more of your to-do list with your tasks, and filtered notes is more of everything that you've already done, but let's have it filtered in a way that's quick and easy for you to go into. And then your pinned notes, because there's going to be more important things than others. And then you continue to go down, and you have recently captured, of course, your web pages, photos, and of course it shows over here images, documents, audio, emails, because obviously these are the items that you would be capturing into Evernote. Okay, then your tags. Now you can see, for example, I've already created 2 tags, script and vlog, because I kind of wanted to show you some of the ways that you can use this. So I put the script for Evernote right into here and creating new tabs. Okay, and then you also have your notebooks, because you can have more than one notebook because it's a virtual notebook, but it's not just one virtual notebook. You can have multiple. And your shortcuts, because who doesn't love shortcuts? And then your calendar option. This is my Google Calendar, and it's right here. I can look at it in different methods. I can look at it in a month. I can look at it in a week. I can look at it basically however I want. Now, what I also like is that I can look at it as a timeline or a list. Or I can remove that altogether because I don't have to. And of course, Caitlin@gbrlife.com. So if you ever want to contact me, you send me an email right there and I will get right back to you. Okay, so that is what your homepage looks like. But as you can see, you also have the opportunity to customize. So if you want to customize, you can do so, and you can change your background for that header that you see, or you can add or remove different widgets. And that was kind of what I mentioned earlier, those widgets. Okay, but I'm gonna leave that the same because there's no reason for me to change any of that. I kind of like the way that it looks. Now on the left side of the screen, we have the home, a way to add in those new notes or just go directly to it by selecting new. Shortcuts, which is also over here in the widgets, but you can just quickly get to it by going to the left side of the screen. Your notes, tasks, notebooks, tags, anything that was shared with you if you're in a team, and of course your trash. Now I wanted to get over to notes. If I select on notes, it's going to go over to all of the notes that I've taken, right? So that's nice, but it's another way that you can go and have those like sub notes. So if you're looking at it, you'll have your tags and everything the way that you filtered it, and also in shortcuts. So this is also customizable on the left side of the screen here. Okay, and then when I go into the Evernote review vlog, of course you can see that I have things listed in a bullet point format, typed up format, but then I'm going to show you now what it is to actually take a note, because I don't want to ruin this per se, but I did want to show you just a couple different ways that you can see the items within a note. And oh, I took out the photo that was in there, but I did have a screenshot. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and click on Untitled. So here, the first thing you see are your template options: to-do list, weekly planner, meeting note, reading list. So say I wanted like practically everything. So I know that next week I'm going to be talking to you guys about Popple. So I'm going to go ahead and call this Popple Review Vlog. And in that, I'm going to need a to-do list because there's things that I need to do, right? So let's start it off by getting rid of that. And I'm not checking it off. And I'm going to say that I need to write script. And then I'm also going to need to capture screenshots of anything I need to capture a screenshot. So that's today. Tomorrow, well, you know what? If I want to add more to it, I can just press enter and that gives me another bullet. Tomorrow, I may not have anything I need to do. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete it. But this week, I'm going to edit my vlog. So for example, but I need more than that. This is my to-do list, but I want more than just a to-do list. I also want to add an attachment to this, or a photo, or a checkbox, or a code block. You see, these are the different options of things that you can add. So I'm actually gonna go down here and then add instead a divider because I want to do something altogether brand new. Okay, and then from here, of course, Grammarly, which was another one of my vlogs. And if you're interested in finding out about Grammarly, be sure to check out that video right up there. You'll see that, okay? So if that's what you want to do, you can go ahead and check that out. But I want to add, oh, I saw it over there. Okay, a table. See, so here I can go ahead and add a table, and I can make it decorated like basically how I want. I can do purple table and green, and say the color options here just don't really match. And of course, I'm always like fickle about things. Let's go Easter-y colors. Okay, so with that, I'm going to say purple means items I haven't done, and then blue is items I have completed. Right? So, okay, but now I want to add more columns to this. So I can also just add this and say, I can delete that. I can align it. Wait, there's a section over here. I knew that there was, oh, there it is. It's the right side. I mean the left side. And then you can just go ahead and add another column. And I can keep selecting that plus sign to add more columns. And so basically that's how it works. There's also this more button over here where you can indent, outdent, strike through and stuff as well. So if I want to, that's not a good thing. You guys should never do that. Strike through it. But in reality, it's probably not something you want to strike through. And so you can see from this alone, you can already add a bunch of different things. So let me add something else. Let's add another divider. Oh, I'm inside of the block. So remember, whenever you are adding a divider, of course, depends on your location. You don't want to do that. I'm going to go ahead and delete that. You see, quick, just backspace, and I was able to delete that block. And I mean, if you just keep going inside here, you can add more and more. These three dots over here are, as you can see, share, move, copy to, duplicate, edit tags, add to shortcut, pin to home, because this is whatever it is that you want to do. Like what you want to do with your note. So you select those three dots, which most people understand. You just select the three dots and you kind of get what you need. And basically that's it. Now, if I go over here to the bottom of the screen, I can add a reminder or I can add a tag. So if I want to add a tag, I just select it and then I just type whatever the tag is that I want to add. And this is where I can add more. So I know that this is a vlog and I know that this is probably going to have some script information into it as well. So I'm going to add script and vlog. And also add a reminder that I need to start working on this. Say Wednesday, add reminder. And that's it, something as simple as that. Now you see to the left of the screen that I have the ability to be reminded of this vlog and add stuff. Now, say I wanted to add a photo. I'm gonna actually go over here to my Word, and this is one of the items that will show up on Evernote. Let me go to my Evernote vlog so you can just see me quickly copying, and I'm just gonna go right here and add another divider, and then I'm just gonna add my file of my screenshot. And so now I'm able to add the screenshot to everything because I already have it ready in one spot. So you can see that I had those bullets. I just added a screenshot. Below that is still my script, and it's all in one place, easy for me to go to. Now, if I want to share this, I can go over here, just press the share button. Very easy for me to just share. Invite somebody with a name that would potentially be somebody on my team, or just an email. And that is basically Evernote. So now that you got to see a lot more about what's inside of Evernote, let's discuss a little bit more about how you feel about what's inside of Evernote. Let's talk on the other side. There you have it, Evernote and the virtual notebook that you didn't know you needed. It can be a life changer if you feel like your life needs some organization, but in a way that works best for you. And it's not a horrible price point for what you will get out of it. So do you have any questions about Evernote? Comment those questions below. Or are you interested in a review of another product or tool? let me know with a comment and I'll review it for you. And if you're interested in reviews like this, check out my other reviews just like this one. That's it for this week. Next week, I'm going to discuss Popple, the virtual business card that is getting all the hype. Could this be the future for business cards? So be sure to subscribe and click that bell icon so you will be notified when the next awesome video comes out that may help you in your daily life and business. But you don't have to wait until next week, because with all of my content on gbrlife.com and my amazing clothing line called Mama Koala, which you can find on mamakoala.com, you don't have to be without GBR Life in your life.